video tonight. But this one here is going to be kind of an optional because it's all going to be storyline and everything here. And then I'm going to also show you that, yes, indeed, my trick does work. Or at least I've got one of the guys that it's working with anyway, so here we go. Glass arrows. Oh, he missed. So we're going to be able to collect a bunch of glass arrows because we went over there and off camera we went over there and pickpocketed the guys, took the arrows that they had. Some of them we had to wait till they were sleepy so they were unequipped, and then give them a glass arrow. When they wake up, they're re-equipped with the glass, and there we go. Boom, glass arrows. They shoot at the targets. It doesn't cost them any arrows, but it's excellent for us because we get. This guy's a pretty bad shot. Better watch out. He might hit me on accident. Wonder if I. Wonder what would happen if I ran out in front of the arrow all of a sudden, right as he let it loose. He'd probably kill me. But there we go. We get a ton of glass arrows this way. So no need for the other ones now. But you have a steady source. Anyway. Let me just do this here. I'm going to talk to some of these guys.
You're making waves around here. I like that.
Oh, he's up.
If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
I might ask him to train me to be a better pickpocket because it's tough to pickpocket. Although there is I can go to Rift in jail and get 100. I do know that.
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran. And I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
I ran so far away.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
I laughed at you too.
I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Poor guy.
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling. I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Okay.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
So now take a look at this. I mean, they disappear after a while, but you can get about 10 at a time.
Okay.
Alright, we'll talk to him. Free.
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
Nice.
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
Wow.
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
Wow.
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
Nice.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on just like I did.
Suppose we'll find his head.
Go and pick some fights.
Go and pick some glass arrows.
You want to talk to me?
I'll
Okay.
probably talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Need something? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
It's a little kid's picture that he scribbled on the, they scribbled in grade school.
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Alright, I'll keep an eye
I
out.
appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Talk with him, I think. What's this? Eyes open. Keep your eyes on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye. Well, okay, so that's proof that Sapphire is in the Thieves Guild, which I kind of figured from before. Haven't talked to her in this yet, but we will. Let's see, who's the next guy? Oh, I talked to Thrin.
Need something?
Well, maybe I didn't talk to,
Need something? Hey, how's
no,
it going?
I did talk to him.
Need pickpocket
Let's
training?
see, who didn't I talk to?
Something I can help with?
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
How'd you
Pull
become
up a
so-
chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreak.
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to, well, to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again. I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Huh.
Some other time, perhaps.
Yet?
Has he not shot an arrow yet?
It's going on?
Hey, good to see you.
As you can tell, you can see he's got the glass arrows there. Or the glass arrow, I should say.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Well, let's see. Who else do I have to talk with here?
Need something?
Silver, I already
Yeah,
talked
I guess
with.
I
already
have a
talked
minute.
with.
What do you want?
I think that's all of them. All right. Like I said, this is just going to be a little,
Sure, we can talk a minute. Yeah, you need something?
Hey, good to see you.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. A word of advice. Don't disappoint me.
oh, that's the only guy I have to talk to.
Come here a second.
Train me to be better at archery. How'd you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Wow.
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a thief.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive. Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone. I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Say money isn't everything, huh?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Just
If
about.
talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Lockpick practice, huh? Nice. Training room. Okay.
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
What's going on?
Alright, I think I've talked to all the guys here. Now, there is one other thing that I have to do, and that's
What's on
I
your
have
mind?
to go to my foot locker behind the bar. That's what it was. I mean, it says guild chat. I mean, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. So we're going to have to come back in. So I take it that everybody down here in the flag in it is also part of the Thieves Guild. Delvin.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Lying to my face isn't going to win you any favours with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list. See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
See, I have to admit that I like his voice. I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube nowadays that have like the British voice, and it's starting to get annoying. But this guy has a nice, calm one. I like.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Ouch.
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Cursed?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery.
Nice.
All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Sweet.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex. If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
I do want to know
Years ago,
where the training
the
room
guild
is.
used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Take a city back.
Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear.
Get
Then
noticed.
they'll contact me and we're off.
There we go. Alright, I'll talk about the work later. After I talk to everybody else.
Hey, this guild needs the coin.
All eyes
Walking
are
away
on you,
without
lad.
taking work
Don't
is not going to
disappoint
make
us.
you popular around here.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Yeah, mercenaries.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
That I will do. Okay. Yeah, I need
They're
this
built like
intel
small
again.
fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Oh, let's stretch out for a second here. In a very comfortable Enzo tub chair. If you can't hear it when I... Almost sounds like you're farting when you rub against it sometimes.
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar.
Oh,
Burn
yeah,
all the
that's right.
hives,
She's
and
the-
she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would
That's
cut
what I'm
into
talking
her
about.
profits.
Yep, she's the influential
We had an
client.
arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
The rest of the Fourth Era. That's great.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Delve in. Okay. Oh, shipments arrival. Shipments arrived and the following items are on your list. You want in, I need to see the gold. Fire salt, paralytic poison, Blackbriar private reserve, shadow banish wine, and chokeberry preserves. Wow, cool. Gotta find where that So that I was supposed to get the
All eyes are on you, lad.
there's
Don't
Vex.
disappoint us.
Vex.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't
Yeah.
look like much to me.
Well, you don't look like much either for a
I
dude
don't
who
know
sweeps
about the others,
floor.
but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look at it. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Let's see what he's got
Oh,
for
a
sale.
bit of this and a bit of that.
Food and ingredients. Oh, salt. Well, I'll take the salt. Here you go. I'll buy that salt from you. So you need anything done around here? I think I will save that because that's
Aye.
probably something else. Oh, and of course she disappeared on me.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Tonal
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm the fence down here. You
Oh.
come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Of course.
Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Golly. It's a corporate empire, huh?
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Oh, there we go. Thieves Guild armor, boots, gloves, hood. Ah, now I can bring the unusual gem to Vex, and she'll, right on.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neroin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that.
I mean, this seems like a pretty decent actual guild for being a guild of thieves.
Until next time.
Let's see if I can find Vex now. There's Dirge.
Even if you're one of us, I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
I like this guy.
Until next time.
Alright, I gotta find
All
Vex.
eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Yes, I know all eyes are on me. Vex is somewhere around here, I think. It's so dark. Oh wait. Really? Ah, there she is.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
She looks like she's old. You can tell by the lips there. They're all like wrinkly.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got.
Did she just say
So
that?
if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
Oh.
And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask her the question. She's gonna not like it.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Okay. Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Sure, she's got lockpicking. We'll talk about Golden Glove first.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island.
Nice.
That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again. The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Wow, it must be sad being these guys to just go over there and be all the way up there and then just lose it all.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Stone of Baron Zaya? Really?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
Okay.
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Well, I guess this means that I'm a...
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Unusual gems, huh? Alright, 100, or 1 out of 24 for the stones. Good enough.
Walking away without taking a job is like passing a bloated coin purse on a table.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin.
For these?
I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Oh, I could sell anything, huh? Ancient Nordero. Oh, no value. See, what I'm wondering then is any of the stuff that I have worth more? The stolen orcish arrows. That's right, all of my arrows except for the glass ones are going to be stolen now in the Falmer. Because I stole them off of their guys. Yeah, I might as well sell all these, get rid of them. Get rid of the stolen off of them. Besides, I'm going to go collect a bunch of glass anyway. Nobody cares about the iron arrows. I sell the iron arrows. They're probably not worth anything anyway. Steel arrows, totally stolen. We're selling those. All of them. So we're going straight glass and Falmer from here on out. Even the Falmer ones ain't going to be around for much longer. Whoa. Look at this stuff. Okay. Now here's the deal though. My fine orcish armor is 48. The Thieves Guild armor is 32. The good thing about it is you get carrying capacity increased by 20 points, though that's pretty awesome. Pickpocket success 15% better, lockpicking 15% better, prices are 10% better. Well, I wish I would have known that before I started doing this. But then of course if I put that hood on, what's going to end up happening is it'll take off my Balmer helmet, and which I do need to hit the Falmer helmet up there, and it'll also take off my circlet of major archery. But I guess if it means having better prices when I sell stuff, I suppose I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing that I do want to do, though, is I want to see if I can find where that other room is. I wonder if he unlocked it, and I wonder if that's... Yeah, the Ratway Vaults. I bet this is the training room that they were talking about. Or not. Alright, either way. I'm not gonna just start smacking people. Oh wait, it was over here that it was locked. Give me the key, so is this what he unlocked? Nope. Alright. Anyway, I just wanted to give everybody... Oh wait, I didn't talk to Mercer. Oh wait, yes I did. He's all about the job. So anyway, now that I've talked to everybody... Well, that's funny. Still had something after me. You can see the enemy on the screen. Enemy dot, I should say. Here we go. Fire and arrows. Does he have glass now?
Hey, I still have a contact in Valenwood that may have some work for us. You're welcome to join me.
I'll keep that in mind.
So anyway, here we go. Got the glass arrows. Getting a bunch of glass arrows, and now I've shown pretty much the whole entire story of the Thieves Guild. I'm going to mark this whole entire segment as optional because that's all it was pretty much was backstory. I didn't grab any extra stuff. I do know about what's going on with
ending of my tale I began earlier.
What's your tale?
So anyway, I'm going to save it right here. Thank you everybody for watching.
Off a pack of trolls, or my favorite.
dethaddr.
Betted 4 women on the same night.
At the death shop.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
If I wanted to hear a tall tale, I'd read a children's story. Get some
You'll
better
be signing
stories.
off here shortly. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time when I have the chance to put up another video. Thanks for watching, guys.